Before watching this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button below and clicking the bell icon to be notified when published new video. People are always looking for more efficient ways to do things. Whether it be completing tasks around the house or figuring out a shortcut at work to save time, a simple yet effective approach is almost always better than a tedious and time-consuming one. Luckily, there are plenty of great tips and tricks out there that will help you to find solutions for everyday problems. When done correctly, they'll save you time and energy by the bunches. Here are 20 genius home hacks that are sure to make your life oh so easy. Enjoy. 1. We all want our homes to smell pleasant, especially if we frequently entertain guests. Attaching a car freshener to a fan is a simple way to help keep a nice scent wafting through the air all day long without having to clean anything. 2. If you own a tiny garage, slamming your car door into the wall is unavoidable. To ensure the door won't suffer any damage, slice a pool noodle in half and attach it to the wall. The door might hit it, but it'll be too soft to leave a mark. 3. Most of us who own ceiling fans are totally unaware of the small switch on the side that rotates the fan blades in opposite directions. During the winter months, move the switch up so the blades will spin clockwise, forcing warm air from the ceiling down to the floor. 4. Trying to find enough storage and shelf space in pantries can be a headache, but if you have some spare desk organizers lying around, they can help tidy your pantry in no time at all. Even you don't have any, they're inexpensive to buy and totally worth it. 5. If you've ever used a hammer and nails before, then you know how often small nails can go missing. Not only is this annoying, but it's dangerous. Try attaching a magnet to the bottom of your hammer to attract all the small metal bits and keep them from disappearing. 6. Many people have some kind of beverage dispenser in your home, but they probably rarely ever find a good reason to use it. Here's one. Simply fill it right up with liquid laundry detergent to make laundry day quick and easy. 7. Command hooks are amazing pieces of plastic technology that adhere to almost any surface without leaving residue upon removal. Use one of these to easily hang wreaths on your doors without leaving any marks. 8. If you like to fill decorative glass jars with pretty stones or wine corks, but you lack enough to fill the entire jar, here's a solution. Place an empty wine bottle inside the jar. It'll push the corks and other items to the sides so the jars always appear full. 9. Many of us have internet routers somewhere in our homes, and almost all of us recognize how ugly these vertical plastic rectangles are. If you make some fake books, however, you can hide the router in plain sight. 10. People who own dogs and cats know how much hair can get stuck in the carpet. Not only that, but vacuums sometimes aren't strong enough to suck it all up. A squeegee is perfect for gathering those hard-to-remove clumps. 11. Trying to unscrew a stripped nail can be one of the most headache-inducing processes imaginable. Just use a rubber band. The grip from the rubber should help spin the nail out of place. 12. It's so frustrating to run out of hangers when you desperately need one after a successful shopping trip. In a pinch, shower curtain hooks are an easy and convenient way to hang anything with a loop, like jeans. They take up less space, too. 13. Space is something we never seem to have enough of in our closets. If you save the pop tops from cans, however, you can hang 2 items on one hook. Simply slide one hanger over the other. You're welcome. 14. Material like silk tends to slip off of clothing hangers easily, and your shirts and skirts end up in a wrinkled pile on the ground. If you squeeze a thin layer of glue on the end of the hanger and let it dry, it will create a grip that will prevent your clothing from sliding off. 15. Finding a place to keep jewelry can be a hassle. You need a place where it won't become tangled, but it also needs to be easily accessible. Simply wrap your flashy bracelets and necklaces on top of an empty bottle for easy access and a nice decoration. 16. Storing household cleaning supplies under the sink is something we all do, but it's easy to run out of space. Tension rods can be found at any hardware store, and they aren't expensive. Simply use one of them to create more room. 17. It's always a good idea to have a spare key, but you don't want anyone else like potential burglars knowing where it is. Try hiding in an empty pill bottle with a pine cone glued to the top. That way, you can slip it between some rocks or hide it in a bush near your door. 18. It can be difficult to keep bathrooms smelling fresh, especially if they are used frequently. Soaking a few drops of essential oils into the cardboard of the roll should release a fresh scent every time someone uses the toilet paper. 19. To ensure you'll never run out of soap while washing the dishes, attach an extra long tube to the dispenser and feed it into a giant bottle of soap under the sink. You'll rarely ever have to change the soap. 20. You never want to have to drill more holes than you need to. Measure twice, cut once, as they say. In order to make sure the holes are the correct distance, just cut a piece of tape that's the same length and stick it on your wall. Now drill a hole at each end. This goes to show you don't need to spend a lot of money to make your home life easier. Will you try any of these home hacks?